Hey, amazing moms! If you're new to breastfeeding or pumping, don't worry, you're not alone. Today, I'm sharing some of my favorite tips to make your breastfeeding journey smoother and more stress-free. First things first, find a quiet, comfortable space. Your comfort truly matters. A warm compress before pumping can help stimulate milk flow and make the process a lot easier. Now let's talk about suction levels. Always start on a low setting and gradually increase as needed. Comfort is more important than speed. Listen to your body and adjust accordingly. And remember, every mom is different. Be patient with yourself. This is a learning process and it's okay to take your time. Hydration is key. Drink plenty of water.
All rise. Support court with Judge Vonder B is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1056, Hannigan case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may be seated. Ms. Hennigan, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, my ex-husband, since last year, doesn't come and get our children, doesn't take care of them, and he is just in and out of their lives, and I'm tired of it.
Okay. How many children do you all have?
We have 2 children.
All right. You said ex-husband, so how long have you all been divorced?
We've been divorced for a year because he decided to step outside of our marriage and have another child.
Oh, okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
Neither.
All right, folks, buckle up because this case is about to get intense. The video kicks off with Judge Vonder B bringing the court to order. Miss Hennigan steps forward, clearly at her limit. She's been divorced for a year, and during that time, her ex-husband has been completely absent from their 2 kids' lives. Not only did he walk away from the marriage, but he also fathered another child with someone else. Miss Hennigan is done playing nice. She's here to make sure her children get the financial support they deserve. The judge wastes no time and starts asking questions. Turns out the ex-husband pulls in $120,000 a year from his mechanic business. Has he contributed anything since the divorce? Nope, not a cent. The tension builds quickly. This is shaping up to be a textbook child support showdown.
He ought to be about 1.
Okay. Do you know where he works?
Yes, he owns his own mechanic shop.
All right. Do you know how much he makes?
I do. He makes about $120 a year.
Okay. Does he do anything financially to support the children?
Not really. He did while we were married, but since we've been divorced, no.
Okay. And you say he doesn't pick them up or anything like that?
Every once in a blue moon.
All right. All right. Do you pay health insurance or does he pay health insurance?
I pay for everything.
Okay. How much is the health insurance?
About $326 a month.
And that's for the children only, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. So let's take a look here. I see that he did not show up for court today. All right. I noticed he was served to be here today, looking at the documents that are before me.
And now things really heat up. The judge notes that the ex-husband didn't even bother to show up to court, despite being properly served. Big mistake. Judge Vonder B isn't having it. She proceeds with the case based solely on Miss Hennigan's testimony and begins crunching the numbers. With an annual income of $120,000, the ex-husband's monthly net income comes to $7,074, 25 hours, accounting for his 3 kids, 2 with Miss Hennigan and 1 with another woman. The judge calculates his monthly child support, $1,706 for the 2 kids, plus $163 for half the health insurance costs. That brings the total to $1,869 per month. Judge Vonder B is all business, methodical, precise, and firm. She makes it crystal clear, financial responsibility isn't optional.
You haven't talked to him at all?
I have not.
Okay, did he say he wasn't coming to court today?
I have not talked to him,
Okay.
literally, in a couple of months.
Okay, well, good thing about it is that I can continue to move forward and place him on child support today because he was served to be here and He's technically on notice, so we're going to go ahead and move forward based on the testimony that you gave, okay? So at $120,000 a year, that's what you said he makes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I have his gross at $10,000 a month. That would bring his net to...
The judge wraps up the case by confirming the child support amount and checking in to see if Miss Hennigan needs anything else. She doesn't, and the judge closes the session. But here's the twist. The ex-husband's absence says it all. He had every opportunity to show up, speak up, or work something out. Instead, he chose silence. Now he's legally on the hook for nearly $1,900 a month, with no one to blame but himself. Judge Vonda B's no-nonsense approach is a firm reminder. When it comes to child support, the court takes its job seriously. Miss Hennigan walks out of that courtroom with relief on her face and justice on her side. The only question left is how her ex-husband will react once reality hits.
$7,584.25. And you say you all have 2 children and he has 1 outside child, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so giving him credit for that other child, that brings his child support to about $1,706. You said health insurance is $326 for the children?
Yes.
Okay, so he's going to reimburse half of that to you, so that $163 plus $1,706 brings his monthly child support amount to $1,869 per month. Is there anything further you needed?
No, thank you.
Are you okay?
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, if there's nothing further, you're dismissed.
After the case, Judge Vonda Bailey breaks it all down. She makes one thing very clear: always show up when you're served with a court date. Even if the outcome doesn't change, showing up gives you a voice. In this case, the ex-husband's decision to skip court left the judge with only one side of the story, Miss Hennigan's, and it didn't work in his favor. Judge Bailey also highlights a critical point. Parents have both a legal and moral duty to provide for their children. The court's main priority is the well-being of the kids, and the law reflects that. It's a straightforward, powerful lesson for anyone facing child support issues, delivered with Judge Bailey's signature blend of authority and compassion.
Hi, guys.